There's the archetype. You've been on a hell of a roll. Ready to keep it going tonight?
You know I am. But I wanted to ask about your long-term plans for me.
Fire away.
You've been putting me in there with some fantastic wrestlers. But where are we going? Survivor Series is right around the corner, and I don't have a match.
You've been in the game long enough to know that spots on a Big 4 PLE are at a premium. Gunther and Roman already have their match for the World Heavyweight title, and Braun is defending against Rusev. Your old partner Hector just made the show against Penta. But there are still some spots available. You want on Survivor Series, go out there and be spectacular.
Fair enough. So what do you have for me tonight?
Ludwig Kaiser has been gaining momentum since coming back from injury. Tear the house down against him, and you'll find yourself with a golden opportunity sooner rather than later.
Did you hear? I'm wrestling at Survivor Series, one-on-one with Penta.
Aldous might have mentioned something about that. Good news, Hector. You earned it.
I couldn't have done any of this without you. I wouldn't even be on the main roster if it wasn't for you.
You'd have found your way here sooner or later. Win or lose, I know you and Penta are gonna have everyone talking.
I plan on winning.
No doubt. Seriously, Hector. Congratulations. Whatever happens, I'm proud of you.
The archetype set to take on Kaiser.
What the hell? It's the Samoan werewolf. The archetype is in trouble.
Chad Patton's not going to be able to pull him off.
General Manager Nick Aldis and our producer Road Dogg pulling Jacob Fatu back.
Fatu's letting him off the hook tonight. And the archetype may be hurt.
Archetype! I'm done with the disrespect. Only reason I didn't send you to the hospital is because I want you in the ring. You jumped my uncle in his house, and now everyone wants to be your friend? Because you said you're sorry? I ain't forgetting nothing. I told Road Dogg I want the archetype at Survivor Series. I told Aldis to put my title on the line. Don't think you just got an opportunity, though. Nah, you caught a sentence. See, this isn't just a belt to me. It's my legacy. It's my blood. It's my family. I spent 819 days in the box thinking about coming here and taking what's mine. When my grandma passed away, Umaga laid his Intercontinental Championship to rest with her. The IC belt is buried in my family's crypt. And you think you're gonna put disrespect on it? Nah, Oos. I'm not some stepping stone on your way back to glory. Because after I'm done with you, you're gonna wish your ass stayed home. You know what I mean?
When Roman Reigns first mentioned the idea of bringing Jacob Fatu to WWE, I told him the Samoan werewolf is an agent of chaos you simply cannot control. Fatu's a tornado, a monsoon, a volcano. Why would you antagonize a force of nature?
I know exactly what I'm up against, Paul.
I'm not sure you do. This isn't just a match for Jacob Fatu. This is vengeance. This is retribution. You went after the man's family. You made this personal.
You're repeating yourself, Paul. What's your point?
My point is, you're about to get the worst beating since Braun Breaker threw your corpse out of the ring. Hey, let's face it. This comeback of yours has been an abject failure. You couldn't even get your partner to the ring for a tag team title match. And you think you can beat Jacob Fatu?
I know I can.
Hey, I've been looking for you. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just been focused on my match with Fatu.
I felt bad I couldn't get out there to help when he jumped you. By the time I realized what was going down, it was already over.
I appreciate that, Hector. It's all good.
Great. I didn't want to be worrying about that headed into my first solo PLE match. Going up against Penta is a make-or-break moment for me, you know?
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. What makes or breaks you is whether you gave it your all.
That sounds like a John Cena post.
I'll take my inspiration where I can get it. I'm stepping in there with Jacob Fatu tonight.
The Samoan werewolf's no joke. You ready for him?
Guess we're about to find out. Anything can happen with him. Tell you what, if things go sideways, you got my back?
After all you've done for me, I got you. If Fatu tries anything, I'll be there for you.
Hey, Adam. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. This version of you.
Thanks for not giving up on me.
Should we hug it out?
Don't make it weird. I'm just glad you helped me get back on the right path.
The one you're currently on led you right to Jacob Fatu. So you might want to check your compass.
Oh, you're another one who thinks I can't beat him.
You can beat him, but you better bring your absolute best.
I will. And then I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. And then I'll be headed to Raw to face your champion Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Sounds like you got it all figured out. But don't look past the Samoan werewolf. That dude is a wrecking ball, and he's looking to demolish you.
referee calls for the bell, and here comes Fatu.
You all heard the Samoan werewolf. This isn't just a title defense. This is vengeance for what the archetype did to his uncle, Rikishi. This is personal.
People have to understand that where Fatu come from, an attack on his family is an attack on the man himself. The archetype may have turned over a new leaf, but Fatu is ready to burn the whole damn forest down.
Caught in a bad spot. The Samoan driver!
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all.
There we go, takedown, stacked and pinned.
He breaks the count with a kick out.
Really caught him off guard going for it at this point.
Goes for the suplex. Powered up high. Oh, but dropping behind and
Oh, big chop block.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow. Absolutely relentless offense here.
Straight aggression rained down with unbelievable force, and this could be their path to the title. The champion hammered away at.
Sure, he's not 100%, but he'll be all right. He just needs to focus on the task at hand.
Big boot. Oh, stop, stop, stop. Followed by a forearm smash. A consistent attack being mounted from the middle of Kinshasa. The archetype changed his attitude, but the Intercontinental Champion Jacob Fatu is still demanding retribution for his attack on Rikishi.
Oh, that knee will take the wind right out of you. Look out!
Crashing to the floor.
Played with fire there and got burned for it.
Such a questionable decision to take that risk at this point in the match.
Doling out as much damage as possible. Looking to silence the challenger once and for all. Brutal knee right to the face.
Fatu's on the ropes.
Look out!
The archetype just took out the referee.
And here comes a Samoan drop.
The archetype is hurt.
Jacob Fatu sensing an opening here.
The archetype is in trouble.
This is not going to end well.
He's got a chair, and it looks like he's headed to the top.
We're about to see a giant Samoan steel chair splash.
He's going to crush the archetype.
Hector Flores just saved his mentor's life.
Hector telling him to take the chair and bust up Fatu.
Doesn't look like the archetype's willing to get his hands dirty.
Hold up.
No, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You asked for this. You made me do this.
Hector Flores has cut ties with the man who brought him to the dance.
Jacob Fatu has no idea what just happened.
And he does not care.
Double springboard moonsault.
That'll do it.
Jacob Fatu retains the Intercontinental Championship.
It's one thing to have to face the Samoan werewolf, but there was no chance the challenger was going to overcome a betrayal.
Hector Flores just stabbed his mentor in the back. Now we just have to find out why.
And now Hector Flores is here to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Penta. Oh? Is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about his comeback journey. He asked me to watch his back. And when I did, he acted like he didn't need me. Again, just like always. He didn't need me? I was the only one who didn't abandon him at his rundown wrestling school. I was the one who told him he couldn't keep trotting out the same tired act. If it wasn't for me, he would have been stuck on the convention circuit and you never would have heard from him again. When I gave him the opportunity to cement his new attitude with one blow from a shovel to Shinsuke Nakamura's skull, he didn't have the guts to follow through. He needed me to do the dirty work. Then when we get to SmackDown, he acted like he was some big, tough guy. But really, I was the one standing up to Jey Uso while he was off beating up an old man. Then, he decides to try to play nice again. And what do you think the so-called archetype does? He traps me in a locker room so he can go out there against the New Day and have the spotlight all to himself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past him. No matter what you believe. After that moment, he threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of his hopes and all of his dreams. No, you don't get to be Intercontinental Champion. No. You will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match. Because you will be facing Hector Flores. I am taking that opportunity from you. Like you took so many from me.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're gonna be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that. I am.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Braun? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say something extra.
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
You weren't worried about doing the right thing when you smashed Jey Uso's dad over the head with that shovel. Just saying.
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me. Before I got it. Before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner. At any cost.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign?
There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to get him a referee's license.
Have the Viper scouted. Dangerous knee on the button. Running knee lift.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Lights out. Looks like he just got rocked there.
Yeah, and he has got to think of something before things get worse for him. A hard knee to the face.
Drops the knee. Middle rope forearm on point. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the Archetype. Oh, stop right to the hip, shoulders down, going for the cover. Immediately powers out. Ref looks sharp there.
And this is what a good official does. Doesn't let personal feelings get involved.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. Lariat. Effective counter.
Step suplex.
Looking to put the match away here.
It's possible the ref was at a bad angle and made a mistake here. Barrage of fierce offense.
Orton gets the better there.
And hold on, look at this. Yeah, it looks like that cut him open.
Counters to gain the advantage.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Lightning fast power slam by Orton. Working on their arm.
Good old-fashioned punch to the jaw.
Oh, what a knee. The Archetypes headed to the Royal Rumble.
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out.
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt.
Orton called the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetypes road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, Aldis!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep, Truth.
I'm glad you came back to the light. For real. Especially after that time you almost broke my arm with that fancy shovel.
I am so sorry about that, Truth. Sincerely.
My entire life flashed before my eyes. You know what I saw? A childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recording my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have gotten another life or two mixed up in there also. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking. Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your lunch money, squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
Hector made his bed. I'm just the guy flipping the mattress.
Your walk on the high road hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. Maybe it's time to try something a little different.
Yeah? What did you have in mind?
You could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double-crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
I quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
Yep. I'm disappointed that it came to this. But Hector doesn't want us to coexist here, and he's brought me around to his point of view.
You might have to find a new way to put food on your family's table.
That's not an option. This is the only thing I know how to do. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
Big night.
We haven't crossed paths since I came back. Good to see you again, Sean.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Everyone's talking to me like I don't understand the gravity of this match. I promise you I do, Sean. My future is on the line.
It's not just about your career. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, that cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal can drag you somewhere dark. Somewhere you don't come back from.
Hector was like a brother. But I can't let this slide. I'll do what I have to do. No more, no less.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are gonna know who you really are.
For one of these men, this is their last night in WWE.
I've known the archetype for a long time, and this man doesn't know how to quit. All it takes is one look at his comeback so far to see it.
Booker, you said it yourself. The archetype is only on a comeback because he turned his back on the WWE Universe for more than 2 years. When the going got tough, he said, I quit already. And he might do it again here tonight.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
He's grabbed the steel chair, only a matter of time before he uses it.
Devastating hit from the chair.
I have a feeling we're about to get a front row seat, gentlemen.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. The archetype and Hector Flores were once like brothers. Now one of them will say the words, I quit, and leave WWE forever. Momentum is running away from Flores.
And Flores is looking for a solution.
Face, meet, knee. I don't know who's more fired up, him or the crowd.
Bang! He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
And the intensity and pressure is only going to continue to rise until the words I quit are uttered.
Get ready for chaos. The chair is coming out.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Now he just looks defenseless with every attack.
Time for some quick thinking on his part.
Using that chair right now. Gonna apply an arm bar. This is the moment where your pride comes in, and pride is hurting right now. Official asking. I wonder what...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Oh, with authority.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Just wailing away with that whip. Like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous. What a reversal. Now Flores looking for some momentum.
Yeah, he had enough and fought back.
Set up for a power trap as drives off the back.
From behind here with inverted DDT.
Good reflexes from him there.
Breathtaking head scissor takedown.
Flores gets waylaid. And here we go. Will the words be said?
Fight or flight response has to be working overtime.
Yeah, I quit.
He said he wouldn't quit. He meant it. The archetype survives, and so does his WWE career.
But look at Hector Flores. It's a hell of a thing to make it all the way to your dream, then have it end like this.
What's happening here?
The archetype has a decision to make that will define the rest of his comeback.
I cannot believe it. After everything Hector has done,
The archetype is a good man.
But is Hector Flores? What's going to happen here?
Then things on good terms. That's what's going to happen.
After everything Hector cost him, the archetype is giving him one last WWE moment.
Man, I got chills. That's what this business is all about.